Hey everybody, let's see. Happy Friday, everybody. It's the Preventionista here. Happy Friday. Y'all ready to learn about some herbs? Hey, I'm trying to add you, Miss Herbalist Luna. Let me see. I added you. Did you get the invite? Let's see. Tammy, what's up? Let's see. I'm trying to add Luna. Let's see here. You go live with. Okay. we got it. We got it.
Look, and I'm sure you're better with the technology than I am.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Hello, Herbalist Luna.
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good.
Good, good. Well, welcome, everyone. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. And today, this is part two of Mental Health Conversations with Candace, the Preventionista, and we're going to talk about herbal medications. And I have online with me Miss Herbalist Luna. And so this is part two of episode 5. If you haven't checked out episode 1, or no, part 1, you can check the link in my bio and view it. It's on YouTube, and comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. But all right, let's get started, Luna. Let's get started. Let's share some information. Okay, so the first question I want to know is hop right into it.
Okay.
With the current state of the country, of the world, with the whole pandemic and everything, I think our immune systems are really important to take care of. So I want to know, what are like your top 5 herbal medications that you would suggest to anyone?
Okay. So I don't think that I would make an immediate suggestion.
Okay.
What I would suggest is that people eliminate those things that are causing them mucus and inflammation in their bodies.
Okay.
Anything that they're using that an overabundance of sugar with. People like to drink sweet tea. Okay, too much sugar.
Yeah.
You buy products from the store that you think are, good for you, like the cereal. It's got
Oh yeah.
a lot of added sugar. Even bread has sugar added to it. So I would first say that some of those things need to be eliminated from your daily eating patterns in order for you to build your immune system. Because if you're going to continue to put those things in it that's breaking it down, and then you put things in there that's supposed to help build it up, you're negating the buildup.
You're right. Okay. So the first part is going back to that part 1, which we discussed healthy eating.
Yes.
So changing our diets because we can take all the herb medications we want, but if we're not eating the right things, it's kind of like
Right.
counteracting. That's not really useful.
Right.
Okay.
After that, I would say it starts with your food intake. Are you eating the right foods? Are you getting enough leafy green vegetables? Are you getting enough fruits? How are you eating your food? Is it processed food? Are you getting it fresh? Are you going out to eat? And we talked about those things also.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So it's going to be better for you to learn to make some things on your own, uh,
Hmm.
so that you know what you're putting inside. You need to get enough fiber. You need to get enough water. All those things count.
Okay. Most definitely water for sure. Water
Definitely.
is like a main, yeah, okay.
After that, I would say when it comes to your cooking, this is where you can add your culinary herbs, those herbs that you cook with. So those herbs that are going to help with your immune system would be basil, oregano, thyme, parsley. All those things are detoxifying and they help
Mm,
build your immune system also.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I know. Yeah.
we don't cook with fresh herbs, even if it's dried, even if it's a dried herb, it's still going to give you some benefits. Even with dried herbs, if you have dried thyme or dried parsley, um, and even with spices, clove, all those, you can make teas out of those, and those will be good for helping your immune system.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know when I watch the cooking channel, they always, tell us to cook with fresh herbs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. And they have a good seasoning to it too, or like
It,
flavor
yeah.
to it.
Yes,
Hmm.
it's a world of difference in how your food will taste. If you go to a restaurant sometimes and you know you're like, darn, what did they put in there?
Right.
More than likely, it's some herbs that you haven't used.
Oh, okay. Gives it
Yeah,
that good taste. Okay.
yeah, that gives it that good flavor.
Oh, okay. Good, good.
Garlic, they also help with the immune system.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. Okay. Yeah, okay. So garlic and then fresh garlic, not like the one that's, already in the seasoning packets.
Fresh garlic, yeah, fresh garlic. not not the one that you shake onto the food out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Process. Okay, got it.
Right.
Okay.
And with those, you have to read the back of your bottle because sometimes your dried seasonings, say if you wanted to get garlic, it might not be just garlic. It might not be just
Mm.
dried garlic. So you have to also read those labels.
Oh,
Know
okay.
if it's just that one ingredient.
Gotcha, gotcha. Right, because it might have other, yeah, okay, other ones might not even know that it was even in it.
Right,
Okay.
right, or filler. There
Mm.
type of filler in there that that's really not what you're looking for. You just wanted that one ingredient. So that's why it's better to do fresh. If you
Mm.
Now I know there are times when uh I use my dried herbs and I use my dried ginger and garlic and onion depending on what I'm making.
Okay.
So you kind of play that one by ear. Like if you're gonna make a salad, which is where you can get your fiber, if you've got uh not just lettuce, but say you've got in your salad broccoli and you've got broccoli and Brussels sprouts and maybe some kale, and you
Hmm.
garlic and ginger and onions in there. It makes a beautiful salad. You can also add to that your parsley, cilantro, oregano,
Mm.
basil.
So what does those things help with? Like, do they help with like your
Some
digestion
of
or
it does. They help with your digestion. A lot of them are antibacterial,
okay.
antimicrobial. So they help kill those pathogens that are in the gut
Mm.
that you don't even realize that you have an overgrowth of something there.
Right, right, right.
Because we talked about the first time the candida and the parasites. You know,
Hmm.
a good clove tea will help kill parasites.
Wow.
Oh, it's good for candida. So yeah, your culinary herbs would be a great place to start.
Okay. All right, that's good to know. And like when you say parasites, it sounds like gross. Like,
Every time.
but like it's so real, you know what I mean? We eat at these restaurants, even we go to the store, to the market and get meats, and like you just never know
True.
what you're, you know,
Very.
eating. So yeah.
I'm not a meat eater anymore, as we discussed. I'm not a meat eater anymore, but if people who are eating meat, like rosemary and um, lamb, and go together really
I
well.
heard about that. Okay.
Yes, rosemary and lamb go together really well. And, you know, basil in your tomato sauce or with your spaghetti and meatballs is very good. So, yeah,
Okay, yeah. So you just gotta play with it and also look at, what you're trying to, kind of help out. Like I know gut health is like really important because it affects every part of our bodies, you know what I mean? Might not even realize it too.
definitely everything. It's that it's like your what would you call it? Like the center, your center of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
yeah, the
Yeah,
processing system. I'll put it that way.
yeah. Yeah, right, right.
And you have a processor. It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. So the next one, I know we just talked about gut health. So it kind of leads to the sun. It's giving me life. But the the next question I want to ask, what are top 5 herbs that aid in cleansing our bodies?
Um, those herbs that we just talked about, though, that's a good place to start.
Okay.
Um, going from there, I would say, and I'm going to say that everybody needs to have their own apothecary. They need to have their own herbal stash, especially if they're going down that journey to better health or a detoxification or cleansing or however you want to look at it. Um, and when you start doing that, that's where your fasting comes in. You
Yeah.
or you give your gut a break from digesting
Yeah.
time. Before we go to bed at night, you should have stopped eating at least 2 to 3 hours. So
Mm,
you're uh, not going to bed on a full stomach.
that's true. Okay.
So
And like, yeah. Go ahead.
I would say, like we were talking about the tea, I would say start there with some teas um, for your cleansing. Clove, uh, or, parsley, cilantro. Make yourself some teas, and those things will work. You know, especially if you have them before you go to bed, they'll start to detoxify and help cleanse you while you're asleep.
Mm.
Make sure you drink water before you go to bed, so when you get up in the morning, you can you can have that bowel movement, that you're not sitting there, saying, I can feel it, but it's not here yet. Like,
Right.
it a bowel movement should be a smooth, like that. There's a tea called Smooth Move, I think.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
You should be in and out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you suggest water, and how about tea before bed too? Would you
Yeah,
say tea?
yeah, but not anything that you're gonna put sugar in.
Right.
Some herbal teas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Decaffeinated, right?
if you well no if you make your teas out of clove or cinnamon or ginger tea, ginger is very soothing to the digestive system. So
Mm.
that's a good one to have before you go to bed.
Okay, and this is without honey, no sugar. You guys listening? No stevia,
Right,
no
right,
no added anything.
right.
Hold on.
But
Okay.
those herbs that I would say that people should, that are good for cleansing that you should have in your apothecary would be, other than clove and maybe oregano, black walnut hull, wormwood, um, burdock, Paul de Arco. All those are good for uh, helping to eliminate or kill off that overgrowth of candida and parasites.
Mm.
Now, we need to have some of that in our body because it
Right, right.
helps balance us out. The food has to be digested, and so it helps balance it out. But sometimes there's an overgrowth. So to help with that overgrowth, I would say that those herbs are ones that are needed, and those herbs can be used as teas. You can,
Mm.
yes, you can take them by tincture. You can take them in capsules, or you can take them in tea form.
Okay. And it's not a hard process to make your own tea either.
Oh, it's not. It really is not. If you have tea that's in leaf form, you need to boil your water and pour it on your leaves. Let it sit, let it steep. Um, some people say, "Oh, you can wait 15 minutes." I'm that person. I like it to get as much of that essence out of the tea leaves as possible. So
Yeah.
I might let mine sit an hour or two and then warm it back up. Not in the microwave. You need to use a pot and put it on your stove top,
Yeah, yeah.
or or your container, whatever you're gonna pour that into, and then once you get your tea, just warm it up slightly. Or if you're gonna use like some things come as they call it cut and sifted, so it's like pieces of wood or barks. Now
Yeah.
you need to boil your water and your herb at the same time. Let it
Hmm.
simmer for a little while and then let that sit. Now that's one that I would let sit overnight and then drink it the next day, because it takes longer to get the benefits from it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's
So,
harder than a tea leaf.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You get all the stuff out of it. Gotcha. Okay.
right.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So this is a lot of good information, and I've learned to start drinking more tea. My go-to tea is ginger tea, but I do put honey in it. But I'm kind of weaning off of it. But
It takes time. It don't,
yeah,
don't beat yourself up. It takes time. You put a little honey in there now, and then you put less and less until you get to a point where you're not putting anything in there at all.
yeah, right, yeah. So yeah, somebody said, yeah. Oh yeah. So
What did they say?
I never knew you could steep the tea. Oh, I missed
Oh,
it.
oh yes,
Yeah.
it will. It'll be even stronger. The longer you leave it, the stronger it'll get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good to know.
And if
Okay.
you don't drink it right away, you can always put it in the refrigerator. And when you're steeping your tea, I got my glass of water here. So when you're steeping your tea, make sure you put a little something on top of it so that your steam uh doesn't come out. You want all of that
Mm.
there, because that's all the essence of your plant,
Mm.
and you don't want that to get away.
Keeping it concealed. Okay. Got it.
Right, those good oils will be coming just dissipating in the air.
Got it. Okay. That's something I never even thought of. That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you should always cover it over with something.
Got it. Okay. So, what can you tell us about your business, Luna's business? What you got going on?
Um, right now, I've got my website up. I am Skin Side Out Botanicals LLC. I've got my website up. I have my YouTube channel is up under the same name. Also, slash Herbalist Luna. Um, of course, Instagram, Facebook. Uh, right now, I'm just trying to work on some new products. Uh,
Okay.
I have a cleanse that's a full body cleanse that works really well. I've got an allergy, and it's allergy season. Oh my goodness.
I've seen a lot of posts talking about it.
It's allergy season, so I do have something that I would consider um like an antihistamine, but in plant form.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, it does. It'll help with your allergies. I also do like a capsule with the burdock, bladderwrack, and sea moss. So it's
Mm-hmm.
mineral. Um, what else have I got? I've got
So,
a
I have a question. So, when you say cleanse, does that mean like you better be near a toilet or?
no, you don't.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna have you. I'm not gonna have you running away from yourself.
Okay. Somebody asked, yeah, how does a detox work? Yeah.
So it's in capsule form because I made it basic where anyone that needed to do a cleanse could actually use it. Now, if you needed something tailored, I could do that, but that's not what I have on my website. So
Okay.
what I put together will help kill off the excess parasites, excess candida, and help you eliminate what has died off in your body, because those toxins in your body can have you feeling crazy. Like you would think you had the flu if you didn't get that out of your system.
Mm.
Because that candida has to die off, and the parasites, even if the parasites die, their eggs will live. So it helps. It helps you to eliminate all of that out of your body. Um, I have worked with some people that say, they only poop once a week or once every 2 weeks. Like you're not supposed to have something stuck in you long. Like
Right.
eating, if you're eating 3 meals a day and 2 snacks, so that's 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
You got 35 meals
Stuck in there. Oh man. Yeah.
a whole week, and then you're not even eliminating it all when you go to the bathroom.
Mm.
Even with me being uh and I'm not sure if I should use the word healthy, but I eliminate 2 to 3 times a day.
Okay.
Probably still stuff in there
Mm.
from when I did eat meat, when I did overeat
Oh,
sweet,
yeah.
because I love myself some sweets. So when I did overeat sweets, when I was eating bread and eating processed food and going out to restaurants, so
Mm.
that's why I put the cleanse together, so
Okay.
I could get something that's total body. So not only will it help to cleanse you, but it helps to nourish you also.
Got it. Got it. Now, does the cleanse react different to everybody's body, or is it kind of like you be
Uh,
like the same?
I would say, because everybody's body is different,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
everyone may have a different reaction,
Got it.
but I give you instructions that, like, for people that we were talking about just now, a week or two before you go to
Hmm.
the bathroom, you're going to need to take more than somebody who's already going once or
Got
twice.
it. Got it. Okay.
You know, so I tell people start off with 2 capsules at night. That way you eliminate in the morning. Or you
Mm-hmm.
one when you wake up and one uh when you go to bed. And maybe you know, sometimes people, you know, get their poop in the middle of the day. And it
Yeah.
on your work schedule also. It depends on
Right.
how your day is planned out.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. That's a lot of good information because I know for them bloated is not the move, you know what I mean? So I'm sure
Uh,
people want to you
oh,
know, and right now with the whole COVID thing, everybody's in the house, just maybe eating and ordering food and not being as out and about and moving around as they were
right.
before. So, you know,
And
having
I would say
these options.
that you're talking about that you know are not taking advantage. Take advantage of COVID. Like if you're at home and you're
Yeah.
working from home or you're not working at all, this is a time to work on your health.
Yeah.
Time where you can do your jumping jacks at you know during
Right.
while you're watching TV during
Doing commercial breaks, right.
your push-ups, your sit-ups while you're watching TV, but or find something more productive to do. This is a time where you can learn something new that you wanted to learn.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
time is hard for a lot of us because I had some time when I was also out of work
Hmm.
when it first hit. But
Yeah.
you know, that's that time when you and I talked, that's that time I took and fast. That's when I did my fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it's really up to the person to really put that work in and see what you
Right,
need to
right.
better yourself. Yeah. And I know exercise helps you poop too. Like I don't know what it is. Like when you're moving around, like you be like, whoa, I go to the bathroom.
Jumping, walking helps you poop, helps you to clear your lymphatic system because you break that sweat, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Even though you may not be able to go to those places that you know you used to go, you can still get outside and breathe the fresh air and get the sunshine. We as Black people, you know, our vitamin D levels are low uh because we're not getting out and absorbing the sun the way we used to when we were kids. You know, your mom used to say, go
Mhm.
outside and play. And
Right.
stay outside all day. You drink water from the water hose and going home or going in
Right.
anything but eat dinner. And then you wanted to know, can I go back out? So
Right. Yeah.
the sun, but then you know we get to be adults and we have those adult responsibilities and we're over other little people that we've brought into the world and we kind of forget about ourselves.
Right. Exactly.
If your health is not good, the your family's health is not going to be good. If
You're
you're
right.
bad, your family is going to eat bad.
Yep. Yeah, and you gotta set that example. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And those
That's so true.
trampolines, if you can get one of those little mini trampolines
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes a day, oh my goodness. Not only will your lymphatic system start to work, you'll poop and you'll lose weight.
All in one. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. That's a good investment too. So if y'all listening out there, whoever's listening.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Good, good. Okay.
Somebody on here says, yeah, I want to poop more. Poop more, get in touch with me, DM me, and we will talk about what it is that you can do to make life better for you, or
Hmm.
the life that you want, not that I want you to have,
Right.
want for yourself. I hope that you listened to the podcast that the Preventionista did with me earlier, and
Yeah, part one.
yeah, we talked about keeping your journal, knowing your why
Mhm.
you want to do this for yourself, and in knowing your why, you stick with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing to add to your journal, like, did I poop today? Or did I, So
Yeah,
that's another thing to add to your journal too. If you want to, if you're feeling like you're not moving as much as you were. So I think that's another thing to add to your journal.
you're right. You keep, and you can keep your food log, what you ate, how you felt when you had that particular whatever it was that you were eating. You
Right.
you want to keep a log of all of that, so you'll know where you are. Then you'll know what it is that you need to change. Then you decide how you want to change it, and then you put
Hmm.
action.
Exactly. That's a nice process.
Mhm.
Good break it down. That's good. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So I think this is good. So I took away. You got ginger is definitely a herb that, or is that herb or roots? Root.
But it is an herb, yes.
Okay.
Although it is a root, it is an herb. It's a root herb.
Okay. Okay. All right. So for ginger for sure. I mean, that's my go-to. Like if I'm like not feeling well, I always drink like ginger. I eat ginger raw, or I do ginger raw is okay, right?
Oh, a good one. It can be wrong.
Yeah, I know. It's super strong. I cut it up small and I chew it real fast. But like it really works. Like I feel like, the mucus I have, it kind of like goes away within a day or so. When I do ginger, if I do ginger and lemon and
Oh,
hot warm water, that helps as well. So I really do like ginger. And I know sea moss is another good one, like you mentioned earlier, the bladderwrack and sea moss. And
right. Burdock. Burdock is a blood cleanser. So
okay,
that's a good one also.
nice. Okay, yeah. Well, I think this is good information. And is there anything else you would like to add or anything?
No, the only thing I can say now is, if you haven't listened to the podcast, listen to the podcast with the
This is my bio. I'm gonna check my bio out.
follow, and then just, hit me in the DM if you need something.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
go to my website also.
yeah, yeah. Good. Okay. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank
Herbal Luna here, and I appreciate the talk. And thanks everybody for joining and chiming in and listening and having a great time. And I hope you enjoy your Friday and stay in touch with the Preventionista and Herbalist Luna. Thanks so much. All right, see you, Luna.
Bye.
There you go.